Hello friends, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to talk about the life story of someone who needs no introduction. It's the one and only king of rock and roll, Mr. Elvis Aaron Presley. The story of how he became famous is really interesting. He was just a poor boy from a small town who had big dreams and worked hard to achieve them. So let us dive into the story of this legendary musician and find out what made him so successful. Elvis was born in a small town called Tupelo in the state of Mississippi. His parents were Vernon Elvis and Gladys Love Presley. His father was a poor man who worked as a poor sharecropper, while his mother was a housewife. But despite their humble beginnings, Elvis had big dreams from an early age. He wanted to become a famous singer and performer. And despite facing many obstacles and setbacks, he never gave up on his dream. When Elvis was just 13 years old, his family moved to Memphis, Tennessee, and there he attended Humes High School. It was during his time at school that he developed an interest in music and began performing in local clubs and events. His performances were a hit, and soon he was known throughout the city as a talented young musician. However, despite his growing popularity, Elvis continued to face financial struggles. He came from a poor family and never had enough money to buy the best equipment or get the most advanced training. But he didn't let that stop him. He practiced day and night and honed his skills until he became a master of his craft. One day, Elvis met a man named Sam Phillips. Phillips was a record producer who owned a small studio called Sun Records. He was looking for a new artist to promote, and when he heard Elvis play, he knew he had found the perfect person. Elvis's unique style of singing and playing guitar was unlike anything Phillips had ever heard before, and he immediately signed Elvis to Sun Records. Elvis's first single, My Heart Can't Help It, was released in 1954, and it quickly became a hit. Soon, he was one of the most popular artists in the country. But Elvis didn't let fame get to his head. He remained humble and continued to work hard to produce hit after hit. Over the next few years, Elvis starred in dozens of movies, sold millions of records, and performed countless concerts. He became known as the king of rock and roll, and his music and performances continue to inspire people around the world today. Despite his incredible success, Elvis's personal life was not without its problems. He struggled with addiction and weight gain and was constantly hounded by the media. But through it all, he remained a dedicated performer and never let his fans down. In 1977, Elvis passed away at the age of 42. His death was a shock to the world and his fans were devastated, but his legacy lives on. Elvis Presley is remembered as one of the greatest entertainers of all time, and his music continues to be loved by people around the world. So what can we learn from the story of Elvis Presley? First and foremost, we can see the importance of following your dreams. No matter how humble your beginnings may be, if you have a dream and you work hard to achieve it, then anything is possible. Elvis's story is a true testament to this. He came from nothing, but through sheer hard work and determination, he became the king of rock and roll. Another lesson we can learn from Elvis's story is the importance of staying humble. Despite his incredible success, Elvis never forgot where he came from. He remained humble and down to earth and never let fame get to his head. This is an important lesson for all of us, no matter what we achieve in life. We should always stay humble and grateful for what we have. Finally, we can also learn from Elvis's story the importance of perseverance. Elvis faced many obstacles and setbacks on his road to success, but he never gave up. He kept practicing, kept performing, and never stopped believing in himself. And eventually his hard work paid off, and he became the superstar we know today. So if you are facing difficulties and setbacks in your own life, don't give up. Keep trying, and eventually you will succeed. Just like Elvis, the story of Elvis Presley is an inspiring one. He was a man who came from humble beginnings, but achieved extraordinary success through his hard work, dedication, and perseverance. He is a true role model for anyone who wants to follow their dreams and make their mark on the world. Now I will say something that will attract your attention and increase the curiosity of your mind to watch this video. Do you know why Elvis Presley's heart stopped beating when he was just 42 years old? You might think it was because of a drug overdose or some other rock and roll excesses, but you would be wrong. Elvis died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Yep, he took his own life. Or did he? Well, that's what the conspiracy theories say. Some believe that Elvis faked his own death and spent his last years in seclusion writing music and recording demos. Others claim that he was actually shot by the mafia, because he got too close to the truth about their illegal activities. But perhaps the most bizarre theory of all is that Elvis was actually abducted by aliens and taken to another planet where he still lives out his days as a rock and roll legend. Who knows? Maybe there is some truth to these outlandish claims. After all, Elvis was known for his eccentric behavior, and he was rumored to have had ties to some pretty shady characters over the years. Plus, who wouldn't want to believe that Elvis is still out there somewhere, living his best life and rocking out with the galaxy's coolest aliens? Well, folks, we've reached the end of our story today. We hope you enjoyed learning more about Elvis Presley's fascinating life and the many theories surrounding his untimely death. What did you think? Did you know that Elvis was such a talented musician and performer? And what do you think happened to him after he disappeared all those years ago? Let us know in the comments below. But before we go, we want to leave you with one final thought. Elvis's story reminds us that no matter where we come from or what obstacles we face in life, we can achieve anything if we set our minds to it. He was just a poor kid from a small town who had big dreams and worked hard to achieve them. His legacy continues to inspire people around the world today. So never give up on your dreams and always remember that anything is possible if you try hard enough. And please don't forget to subscribe for more great stories like this one. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Friends, by now, you must have understood why the name of this YouTube channel is called Fame Rise Stories. I make videos about the rise and fame of great celebrities. So friends, if you liked this video, then like this video and subscribe to the channel and comment down below. And tell me what you liked about this video. And if you're new here, then don't forget to subscribe. If you want to watch the next video, click on that video which is showing up on the screen.